Good morning, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me at Mrs. Hannah's Story Spot. We are going to read another story today that I absolutely love. But I have a question for you first. Have you ever tried to do something and you just can't get it right? You just can't. Trying to do a somersault and you just can't get it. You keep falling over and you can't get it. Do you give up or do you keep trying? The story we're going to read today is called The Most Magnificent Thing. And it's about a little girl who has a vision. She has an idea of something that she wants to make and all of the problems that come along with that. So we're going to see, does she give up or does she keep going and persevere? We'll talk about that word in a little bit. Are you ready? Here we go. The Most Magnificent Thing. Oh, we need to talk about the author. The author is Ashley Spires. She's the one, remember, an author is the one that writes all the words in the story. Okay, here we go. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all sorts of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things. He unmakes things. One day, the little girl had a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. And all she has to do is make it. And she makes things all the time, so how hard can it be? Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Next, they gather all their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and they get to work. Working. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she's finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around to one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even sort of okay. It's all wrong, actually. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. She's going to try again. So she smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she's finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. So she decides to try again. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all the different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antenna. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells like stinky cheese, but none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers. They come to see what's going on. But they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing because it's in her brain. It's in her mind. She gets so mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only the thing would just work. Her face, she's mad. Crunch. Oh, the pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain and she explodes. This is not her finest moment. I am no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk, maybe? It's not too much. It's not much help at first. But before long, she starts to feel a little different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her mind. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. But then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are actually quite right. The bolts on one are right. The shape of the other one is right. The wheel to seat ratio of the other one is right. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. What should she do? By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. So she gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. All the people, they want to know. This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. Oh, look, he likes one of her wrong things. This lady says, this will stop that leak I have. She likes one of her wrong things. Maybe they're not so wrong. This one's all wet, this boy says. I wonder why. The afternoon fades into evening, and finally she finishes. She alerts her assistant, who might be asleep. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it is just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed because it really is the most magnificent thing. How cute is that? That book, boys and girls, is about a big word called perseverance. Say that, perseverance. That word just means, oh my gosh, sometimes things are hard and I want to quit. I don't want to keep doing this. It's too hard. But you keep going and you keep going, and finally you can do it. You did it. You persevered. That's what we want you all to have in your heart. We want you to have perseverance. Keep going. Don't give up on yourself because you can do it. All right, boys and girls, it's been wonderful reading to you. I will be back tomorrow with another wonderful book. Thank you for stopping by Mrs. Hannah's Story Spot. Bye-bye. Have a beautiful day.